What's up, new Epic 7 players? With the compensation tickets giving out 2 free 5-star heroes and 2 5-star artifacts, it is the best time to jump in and start the game on the best start possible. Now this event, we'll call it, lasts till August 1st, so if you're watching this video after that date, ignore this video. But right now, today is the 17th, so you got 2 weeks basically to decide if you want to start Epic 7. There has been some problems with the game that got heated up last week. This is compensation for that. However, for new players, most of that stuff isn't relevant till at least a couple months of playtime, and by that time it looks like it'll likely get fixed or sorted out. Hopefully. The base game of Epic 7, however, is a fun time regardless, I will say. Whether or not you stick around is up to you, but for free you're getting 3 5-star heroes, 2 from the tickets, and then 1 from Selective Summon. So that's hella better than when we started the game, and you'll likely enjoy the game much more with the more powerful units. So here's what you should aim for in this small time frame window. First and foremost, who can't you get from the tickets and Selective? All the limited units are unobtainable. So that's Diene, Luna, Dizzy, Soul, and Baiken. Can't get them. If you have an account with them and are thinking of rerolling or making an alt, perhaps don't, since who knows when we'll ever get them again. I guess you can make an alt account, but I'll talk about that towards the end of the video. Just remember that all the heroes you can get from the tickets and Selective Summon can be obtained randomly from Covenant Summon Daily or when trying to pull for non-limited hero banners like Lilibet banner. So if you miss some units you liked, you always have a chance to get them in the future. But no limited heroes. Outside of that, tickets give everything else. Now Selective does not. Selective Summon after reaching 1-10 is a limited pool of base game units with very few key units you would want. So instead of listing what you can't get, I'll simply say what you want from Selective. But first and foremost, from the ticket, you need Tamarine. Tammy is the most useful PvE unit in the game, hands down. Healers are super important, and she not only does that fine, but going into idle mode can raise your combat readiness, which basically is turn order, gives you a team-wide attack buff, and cleanses any debuffs on your units all in one skill. There's no competition to her other than Diene, a limited unit, and even then people could argue Tammy is still better. So Tammy is the one unit you must get. The other ticket will be one of these units, Bellona, Crow, or Sirmia. These units are not in Selective Summon, but are all great units to have for PvE, and in Crow's case, also PvP too. Bellona is the best damage PvE unit in the game for new players that don't have Soul, with a very powerful HP percent scaling S1 capable of dishing out high consistent damage, and she also has an AoE defense break on her S3. Crow is a great tank for Wyvern 11, one of the best and most popular hunts that people do, and he's generally one of the best knights in PvP and Guild Wars. Sirmia is the lesser of these three, but she can one-shot Golem 11, one-shot plenty of units in PvP, and I've seen people use her in Automaton Tower and High Abyss stages to nuke down the boss, since HP scaling gets nullified in some stages to where Bellona or Soul become worse than her. So those units are the ones you should aim for from the ticket. Again, Tammy has to be one of the ones you get. I'm stressing her importance for a reason. Now comes Selective picks. Selective Summons is a one-time thing giving you 30 rolls of 10 heroes each, but only letting you keep one of those rolls, and you can't pick and choose after the fact. You have to decide on the dot if you want to keep the current roll or throw it away and proceed to the next one. You can do Selective Summons after beating 1-10 in the first chapter. Only press confirm when you find a desirable role with the 5-star hero you want in that role. So from Selective or from ticket, you should aim for Isaria, Ken, Vildred, and Sez. These heroes are great heroes all around, and you can proceed if you get one of these from the ticket alongside Tammy, getting one of the other 3 from Selective. Vildred and Sez are interchangeable, I would say. I'd favor Vildred more, but if you get one of these from the ticket, don't get the other from Selective. I would say Isaria is the most important hero in Tammy's case, as they have a duo combo in PvP that's very strong, and Isaria is just a nice all-around PvE unit as well. Ken is a great all-rounder unit, tanky, high damage, provides defense break, the best damage debuff in the game, and basically functions on his own without much help. Vildred and Sez are cleavers and farmers, and that they have AoE attacks, thus they can farm levels really fast for you to raise up your fodder's experience faster than other heroes. So those are the heroes you should aim for. I'll give some example combinations for clarity's sake, however. If I were to reroll, I'd get Tammy from the ticket, Bellona from the ticket, and Asaria from Selective. Make sense? Another example would be Tammy from ticket, Ken from ticket, and then Vildred from Selective. So as long as you get 3 of the heroes I mentioned from either ticket or Selective, you're good to go. But I think the best start is Tammy, Bell, and Asaria for securing an endgame team, but getting that specific role will be hard and might require rerolls. For rerolling, there is a button that says Server Reset. That's the one you want to do if you're not satisfied with your role. Don't do delete account, especially if you're just making an alt account, since it'll delete all the accounts linked to that email or whatever you linked Epic 7 to. But after getting a reroll you're satisfied with, make sure to link your account to Google, Facebook, or Stove. So if something does happen, you have a way to recover it. Guest accounts, if lost, can't be recovered. Remember that. Now, I mentioned something about alt accounts earlier, but this also applies to anyone thinking about mass rerolling as well. Today, they mentioned that a bunch of accounts got banned due to their recent automatic system. Security has been stepped up as players wanted, and the common banned accounts stems from people who use programs or created multiple accounts in quick succession. So if you're rerolling, I'd advise not to do multi-instance accounts. Trying to do multiple account rerolls at once, you'll likely get picked up by the system and then banned. Just do one account. If you don't get the reroll you like, then server reset and start over. There is a chance you could still be banned for this, but you'll have to contact Stove support to get it sorted out. So just a warning, since Epic 7 Reddit was filled with posts from banned accounts after rerolling. But that is it for the video. Good luck on the rolls, get Tammy no matter what, and have fun with the game. If you could be so kind to give the video a like, that'd be awesome, and subscribe for more Epic 7 epicness.